first, a massive game the weekend coming up. The Sixers are a pretty formidable opponent. Have you seen their form?
Yeah, incredible. Watched the game last night with a lot of interest, obviously. Looks like they're hitting form at the right time. I know the rivalry goes back a long period of time, and I know they're always cracking games when we play against them, similarly that was when we were in Sydney a few weeks ago. So pretty mouth-watering affair. We're looking forward to getting stuck into them. They've got some incredible international players, but we're playing as well as I think we have all season at the moment. So yeah, buzzing for the occasion.
Steve Smith's the obvious one who's just kind of peeling off runs for fun. It's a pretty daunting task for the bowlers. What's it like coming up against a kind of fully firing Steve Smith?
Yeah, incredible. Look, I think that's the beauty of the Big Bash, playing against the world's best. It's incredibly difficult to be that consistent in T20 cricket with the sort of risk that the batting at the top of the order brings to it. So it's been amazing to watch, actually amazing to learn from someone like myself. So look, we relish playing against the world's best. It sort of brings the best out of our group, I think. We know that we've got a fantastic bowling attack and guys that have got some incredible plans. So yeah, we're planning for Smithy to come and play as well as he has done. We know how big his wicket is for sure. Yeah, Matt's all right. I spoke to him yesterday. He had some stitches in his mouth. I think he's feeling a lot better this morning. I think he's going to rest for a couple of days and try and have a little bit of a light jog today or tomorrow, and hopefully he's available for selection come Saturday. Yeah, look, I think he's been fantastic at the stadium for us all year. Obviously quite a rattling thing to happen. I think everyone was very concerned for him, but we've got an amazing medical staff and they looked after him really well, and I know he was looked after well yesterday. So hopefully all things being well, he'll be ready to go back into the week and get some sessions in and ready for selection on Saturday.
That's it. We should probably check on AJ Tyson-Norris. How's that going?
Yeah, similarly, I think he's going okay. I had a coffee with him yesterday. A little bit of a graze. I like to say to him it's quite a big target. So no, he's going fine as well.
Can I ask you again about Steve Smith? Tell us about what you were thinking when you watched him last night.
Yeah, I'm in awe really. I think particularly amazed by sort of his transformation. He's the reason why he's the best is he keeps reinventing himself in every form of the game. To be able to come in and make some technical changes and for them to pay off as well as they have has been pretty incredible to watch. And you know, he's been an idol of mine and so many players across the world for so long. To watch the way he's gone about, you know, changing his technique, changing his style, changing his mindset. He obviously has a bit of a point to prove after the T20 World Cup, and he's certainly doing that. So, yeah, it's a catch-22. A privilege to play against the world's best in this competition, but you know, we'll be hoping he lobs one up the chimney first couple of deliveries, and we're none for one.
Is it a little
How do you go about, I guess, getting him out? Because if he's making the timing, I mean, it must make it that much harder for the guys.
Yeah, good question. I think, look, we've got some fantastic seam bowling options at the top, and as we've seen at the stadium this year, it hasn't been the easiest place to start, particularly for opening batters. So we know that we'll go to our plans first. We'll try and swing the ball, we'll bowl our hard lengths, and that's worked really well for the 7 games we've played at the stadium so far. So yeah, we'll certainly be going to plan A first, and if he's good enough to get through that, then we'll be going to plan B and C pretty quickly. But I think we've got a really nice varied attack. We've got pace, we've got swing, we've got some really good spin bowlers. We know the dimensions of the ground and the surface as well as any team, obviously. So yeah, it's a great challenge. It's really exciting. And I just hope, yeah, maybe he hits one straight up to someone else so I don't have the pressure of trying to catch him first up.
Is it a little unfair that he's playing in Ashton front?
Oh, look, I think that's something that Cricket Australia have dealt with. We understand how important the next couple of weeks are for Ash. We're really proud of him. We wish him all the best, and anything he can do to get ready for that India tour to go and be successful, we back him 100%. To win this competition, you've got to play well against the best players in the world, whether it's this Saturday or whether it's the following Saturday. So we're not shying away from that. We're looking forward to the challenge of that. So I wouldn't say it's unfair, I'd say it's exciting.
Jai Richardson, how close is he? Has he got the final tick off yet for Saturday? Has he got a few more things to get through?
I think he's got a little bit to get through before he gets ticked off for selection. And we've got a nice week, a nice build-up this week, which we haven't had the last couple of weeks. It's been so full on. So yeah, he's tracking really nicely. I know he's been getting some good work in the last little while with the physios back here with the WA squad. So hopefully he can get a couple of good sessions in before Friday and get himself into the mix. But you know, it's a strong bowling attack at the moment to get into. You've got international guys who have been sitting on the sideline. You've got test players who have been in and out of the team. So fantastic problems to have. And hopefully Richo can be thrown into that mix.
How important is he for this weekend's clash with such a strong lineup for Sixers?
Yeah, incredible. I mean, those first couple of games when I was sitting on the sidelines watching, I was in awe at the pace and the control and the length and the confidence he had after coming back from a little bit of a niggle. So, look, I think he's the sort of guy that he rises to the big occasions. I think something similar happened last year when he came in towards the back end of the competition. So, yeah, he's that sort of a character. He does stand up. He is really looking forward to it. So, it would be fantastic to have him. He brings such pace, such raw, scary pace at the top of the order, and he swings the ball from a good length. So having him in your side's a no-brainer.
I guess your own form's been pretty good as well, and how you see yourself kind of batting it. Looks like you use the ramp shot quite a lot. Is that something you do over in England when you play there? Because obviously not as much pace in the wickets.
Yeah, it's been pleasing to be able to contribute. I had a really nice lead in for the first half of the competition when Lythy and Faf were here. But that was also quite frustrating too, because I was looking forward to getting involved. So really pleasing to go out there and help the team, finish top and have a home final. And to be able to do it on Saturday at the stadium was really pleasing for me. To get in there and keep working on my partnership with Cam has been pretty special. And if we can continue that consistency, we've got such an amazing middle order that if we can get the side off to a good start, the world's our oyster there. I said it at the start of the competition, I do think English T20 cricket and how much we've played over the last couple of years as young players has allowed us to sort of develop a different set of skills maybe to some of the players over here. So I enjoy my batting. I enjoy trying to hit the ball in all different areas of the ground, and fundamentally I'm just trying to hit the ball where the fielders aren't. So.
Are you expecting a man-cat attempt again this weekend?
Oh, I don't know about that. I will be staying firmly in my crease this weekend. But no, the game's been played in fantastic spirit every time we've played them, and that game in Sydney was played in great spirit too, so I expect nothing less.
How important is the home crowd advantage?
Yeah, incredible. Honestly, I've never played in front of a crowd like that. And obviously the game had quite a lot of drama the other night, so it was fantastic to see them enjoying themselves. I've heard some stories about what finals might look like at Optus Stadium, so to be able to play in front of a crowd bigger than the other night on a Saturday afternoon, it's an intimidating place to come and play your cricket, not only the surface and the conditions and how well we're playing, but to have 45, 50,000 people and hear pin drop every time something happens against the Scorchers is pretty strange and pretty amazing for us. So we know it's a huge competitive advantage. We absolutely love it. So yeah, I'd encourage everyone to come out and support. We're really looking forward to it.
Are you pinching yourself a little bit? Because obviously growing up in Perth, you probably never thought you ever played for the Scorchers because you headed overseas so quickly, but you got to pinch yourself now. You're playing in a massive final at Optus Stadium in the Orange, something you may have never thought you would have done.
Yeah, obviously, from a sentimental perspective, it's really special to be able to do it in front of friends and family here. But fundamentally, I'm a professional. I've got a job to do over here, and I was brought over here with a pretty clear directive to come and help the team, get off to good starts and win games of cricket. So I'll have a think about how special that is during the week. But when we walk out there for that first ball, I'll be doing what I've tried to do for much of the last 5 or 6 years and try and play my best cricket, put my best foot forward, be really aggressive, entertain the crowd, have a lot of fun, and hopefully win a game for the Scorchers.
Thank you.
Perfect.
No worries.
Thanks, guys.
Old man being a crowd.
Yes, he will be. I'm sure he will be. Just he is a character. I know. There's actually a funny picture of us walking out to bat, and I didn't really realise it. I looked and I was like, "Is that my dad?" And he's like in the stands behind, giving it massive. Yeah.
Like, Dad, stop.
Exactly. Yeah. I was like, "You stay at home next game." All good.
Awesome.
No worries.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Thanks very much.